You can see her on the new show this fall, Are You There, Vodka? It's me, Chelsea. Everybody give it up for Angel and Akita Moore.
Yes, I'm loving these ladies back here at this table because they have been eating their ass off. Yes. Yes, they're getting it in. They are getting it in. So I'm feeling great tonight, you guys. My son is getting ready to turn 2 next week. I'm so excited. Yes. I'm just surprised he's still alive. Yeah. My husband and I decided a long time ago not to put any energy into raising him because the Bible says to give your child over to God, right? And who better to raise my baby than Jesus? Right? And by Jesus, I mean my Mexican gardener. He's a wonderful man. He's so wonderful. You know, as a mom, I hate parents who are in denial about their children's looks, like all up in the face. You know what I'm talking about? You know, like when my son was first born, I knew he was not cute as an infant, right? He looked like a old white man. He looked like the man on the popcorn box, old red box, right? So I wouldn't send people pictures of him and things like that because I knew he wasn't cute. He's adorable now, but you know, back then it wasn't going too well. But you know, there are idiots out there that think there is no such thing as an ugly baby. Well, where the hell do ugly adults come from? That's my question. So y'all trying to tell me somebody as ugly as Flavor Flav was a cute baby and he just morphed into this ugly, ghoulish troll monkey man? I mean, if that's the case, what the hell happened so we can prevent it from happening to anybody else? That's what I want to know. Now, for those of you all who don't know who Flavor Flav is, I'll describe to you what he looks like, okay? So you know how when a baby is first born, they cut the umbilical cord and they leave a little bit on the baby, and eventually it dries up and turns black and falls off. Okay, now if that ugly black thing were to grow up and be a human being, and if it were to take a shit, that shit would be Flavor Flav, okay? That man was not no damn cute baby. Some shenanigans with somebody else. So anyways, I live in Los Angeles, and it's really hard to find a dependable babysitter living in Los Angeles. There's just no good babysitters. Like, the babysitter I have now is garbage. This idiot has fallen asleep while watching my baby, left my baby in a dirty diaper for over 6 hours. Now, I would fire the dummy, but I'm married to him. So it would just make things awkward at home, you know. I'm telling you, if I didn't need health insurance and if he wasn't banging my back out, I would have let him go a long time ago. So, I come from a dysfunctional family. Actually, we are beyond dysfunctional. You know your family is beyond dysfunctional when your credit score is so bad, you have to file for bankruptcy at the age of 7. Yeah, my mom and my older sisters were using my name and social security number to purchase all type of shit they couldn't afford. TVs, cars, utilities. And you know what pisses me off is that when me and my husband try to go buy a house, don't nobody want to give us a loan. Thank God my baby has good credit. This is some bullshit. You know, you also know that your family is beyond dysfunctional. When I was sitting talking to my older sister, it was like Christmas, we were reminiscing about the good old days. And she tells me this story that goes something like this. She goes, Angel, you remember when we used to live at Grandma's and Aunt Judy was in the kitchen cooking up crack? Yeah, my grandmother didn't approve of that at all, no. Well, at least not until she couldn't afford to pay the electricity bill. Then she was packing that powder like she was on the assembly line of Johnson & Johnson, you hear me? She was a cute little drug mule. Our family business, yes. So, you know, Mary earlier was talking about Jennifer Hudson losing weight. Now, see, I think it's amazing, okay? Jennifer Hudson lost 80 pounds. That is amazing, okay? Now, what's even more amazing is how Christina Aguilera found all those pounds and slapped them on her ass and butt. Yes, I love that bitch, but she cannot wear weight well. I tell you what. commercials. It's like a musical or something on slavery. She's like, sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Oh, well, thank you. Now I know what she really wants to sing. She's like, I lost some weight, I can see my coochie, and I'm feeling good. Singing or something, but she's singing for her life. But I have to say, Jennifer needs to stop losing weight. She really does, because her head stopped losing weight 40 pounds ago. Bless her heart. Poor baby got the body of a Barbie doll with the head of a Cabbage Patch. Don't make no sense. I love her though, but she gotta stop. Oh Lord. So y'all, let me tell y'all something that happened to me recently. It just gets on my nerves. I gotta tell y'all about this. I was leaving my girlfriend's house. I was driving, and I was approaching a red light when I hear somebody like slam on their brakes, and I look in my rearview mirror, and there's this woman who's like doing all this to me and like cussing at me through her car. So I did what most Christians would do. I gave her the middle finger, and I told her to kiss my ass, right? Keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? So I keep driving. I go a couple lights down. I'm at another red light, and I notice this shit is still following me. Not only that, she jumps out of her car. Okay, now let me describe y'all what she looks like. She's about this 68-year-old, 86-pound old white lady, right? So I'm thinking she must have mace, a gun, or a knife or something. If she gonna jump out the car on me, I'm 31 years old, ran 165 up in this bitch, right? So she gotta have something on her. So before I can even get my car and park to open my car door, she's at my window and she yells, "You nigger!" Y'all, time stood still. And I could literally hear the voice of God in my ear. And he said, "Angel?" And I said, "Yes." And he said, "I heard what that woman said to you. Now I need you to think, what would Jesus do?" I don't know. He said, "Well, I'm going to tell you what I would do. I would calm down, I would get out of the car, and I would beat that bitch's ass." Right? And I'm like, who am I to argue with God, okay? Jump out of the car and I push this golden girl looking like 2 lanes over, right? And now she's on the ground screaming and crying and shit. And I'm like, "No, if you buck, bitch," right? And then all of a sudden, I hear the voice of God again. And he's like, "Angel, go over there and stomp her in the face." Okay, this is when I realized this was not the voice of God. Apparently, I had my husband on Bluetooth the entire time. And completely forgot. I should have known something was up when the voice of God was irritating me and turning me on at the same time. So I'm going to tell y'all one last thing before I go. You know, I always thought it would be dope to be a cute deaf chick. It's because I never see sexy deaf people, right? It's like seeing a Mexican lady with only one child. I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't exist, it's just I've never seen one, right? And I feel like being deaf would knock me up a notch on the sexy scale because you have sign language, which can be so sensual, right? Let me show you. That's sexy, right? Now all I said was, "You want orange juice? I have diarrhea." So sexy, right? And if I were deaf, I would be something courageous for a deaf person to be. Like a hardcore gangster rapper.